Welcome back, everybody, and I'm here to talk about this movie called Masterminds, which stars Zach Galifianakis, sorry if I mispronounced the last name, Christian Wiig, Owen Wilson, Leslie Jones, and Kate McKinnon, and Jason Sudeikis. And the movie is about David, who's Zach Galifianakis' character, who is stuck at this job where he drives an armored truck, with money in it, day in and day out, he keeps doing it, and that one of his coworkers, this girl that he is in love with, when she comes back after being fired, she invites him to be into this role where they're gonna go and steal all the money in that bank where he drives the truck in and out. And the main villain, like the leader of the operation, is Owen Wilson's character. I forgot his character's name. And it's about them, once they steal it, then they double cross David, and he had to want to get revenge on them. So the movie is supposed to be a comedy, and to be honest with you, I didn't really find it that funny. What do I it's like most of the jokes in this movie don't really hit. A lot of them are really awkward, and I don't know, some of the stuff in it just felt kind of, like it could offend some people. There's this one scene that I really hate where the main character eats a tarantula. Now, I don't like spiders, so that was just disgusting, though. I think anyone could agree with me that if you've seen the movie, that scene was disgusting. So, the movie is not that good. The plot is pretty stupid. I was shocked to find out it was based on a true story, because I had no idea really what it was going on. I just knew it was going to be them robbing a bank. I didn't know that it was based on a true story. At the end of the movie, where it says it was based on a true story, I laughed my butt off because I'm like, no, I didn't expect it to be based on a true story. And then they actually showed like real footage and the actual pictures. I'm like, how is this stupid thing based on a true story? I mean, some of it's probably dragged out and made overly over the top, because it's a movie, but it's just crazy. I mean, the characters are not really well developed. I mean, by Zach's character, he is incredibly stupid. Sometimes it's really funny how stupid he is, but other times it just gets repetitive and just drags on. He was supposed to be marrying this other girl who's Kate McKinnon's character, and then he just, all of a sudden just ditches her so that he could be with Kristen Wiig's character. So, and she's just in it for no reason, really. I mean, she shows up after that, maybe at the end to do something. It's just out of nowhere and pretty stupid. There's this hitman who's played by Jason Sudeikis, who is hired by this group to take out, like the leaders of the heist, to take out David's character, because they wanted to silence him because they thought he was arrested. Because, okay, I'm just basically spoiling the movie because I can't really talk about it without spoiling a few things. So after the heist happens, they send him off to Mexico with a bunch of money in his pants. More stupid jokes ensue. So he's in Mexico, and they basically only gave him $20,000 out of the $17 million that they robbed. So they see that he's down there, and they try to get the police on him, but they aren't. I mean, they're unsuccessful to capture him. So he has this wallet with Owen Wilson's character, because he didn't tell him his real name, so that he wouldn't be able to link him if he was to get caught. But now he found out. So so Owen Wilson's character is getting this hitman to go and take him out. And this is probably the dumbest part of this whole movie, which is saying a lot. So when the hitman meets up with David after a stupid chase ensues, just to maybe make an action scene or something, it's really stupid. He captures him, and they find out that they both have the same first and last name. They're both born the same day. They were both born the same year, and they were both born in the same hospital. That's really stupid. So stupid. I mean, that can't be true. That has to be made up, unless it's really a real coincidence. That's just so stupid. I was mad when I was watching it in the theater. I just wanted to get up and leave. That was so idiotic. And then it shows this montage of them hanging out and shit. And so then you get to the big climax. I mean, I almost forgot because this was so forgettable. Leslie Jones's character, who's the FBI, like the FBI trying to capture David because he's wanted that much for like by the FBI for stealing 17 million. They only think it's just him that did it because the idiot, when he was robbing, he took out all the security cameras but the one in the back. That was funny. I'll admit that. He's just dancing around like a freaking idiot. It was so funny. So they end up, everyone gets captured because he wants to go and, because they captured Kristen Wiig's character because she doesn't want him killed when they're trying to kill him. So the part I was talking about with Kate McKinnon, she is, like, she sees her in the mall or something, so they just fight for a bit. She gets an axe and tries to kill her, and then she just sprays this, I forgot what it was called. I think it was, like, I forgot what it was called. He sprays it in her mouth. It's really disgusting. She runs out, and then they capture her, the Kristen Wiig's character, and then she's all tied up, and then he made a threat to, and then Owen Wilson's character made a threat to David, and so David, I don't know how, he switches, like, his, because he was going to fly to Brazil. He was going to have to fly to Brazil, or he would get, Owen Wilson's character would get, Kristen Wiig killed. So he finds that same hitman guy. They switch plane tickets. They fight a bunch of goons and a bunch of stupid sequence of action. It was awful. And then once he gets back, they have this big, like, Fast and Furious driving thing where they're leaving. When David rescues Christian. Wait, I'm laughing because there's this part where, okay, so the neighbors of Owen Wilson has to wear a wire from the law because they are suspecting him to be involved somehow because he went on a crazy money spree like all those idiots do, where he was really poor and all of a sudden he has his mansion and all that. So David has the gun, he's pointing it at Owen Wilson to shoot, and as he's monologuing, he shoots it by accident. It blows up a propane tank or something, and then it blows the shirt off the guy and you can see the wire. That was stupid. I don't know why I'm laughing. So Owen Wilson's chasing after Kristen Wiig and David. What's really funny is they're driving really fast to break through the gate, and it just slams into it, and it doesn't break the gate. So then Owen Wilson catches up, beats David, and he confesses to being the leader in front of this truck, which in it, it's like a disguised truck where the FBI is hiding in. And so all of them got arrested, and then it says what happened to them, and then the movie basically ends. So I really hated this movie. A lot of the jokes were awful. The characters were not that funny. Some of them I felt like didn't even need to be in it, like the ex-wife. I mean, she came in near the end for no reason, just to have a fight scene with Kristen Wiig. That was stupid. I mean, after he left her, that should have been the end of her. She should not have had this big role. That hitman thing was so idiotic. I can't believe that's true, if it even is. That's just mind-boggling. I mean, now, is the acting good? Some of it. Owen Wilson, he was funny on how he talked at times. It was average, I would say. Kristen Wiig, awful. I'm sorry to say, but her performance was just not for me. It wasn't that good. Leslie Jones, for what she's in, she did a pretty good job, I'll admit. Zach Galifianakis, sorry if I mispronounced your name again. His acting was iffy. Sometimes I laughed my butt off at what he was doing. Other times I was just sitting there in awkward silence because it was awkward and not funny. So I would say he's under average because there wasn't that many scenes I laughed at, but when I laughed at it, it was really funny. I don't know why. Kate McKinnon, the ex, wasn't really, she didn't really do anything. She was pretty weird. I mean, how she was talking, how she was acting, it was so stupid. Just really stupid. So those are my thoughts on Masterminds. Also, the plot. The plot sucks. I mean, it was interesting when I heard about it, that's why I went to see it. It just didn't do it for me. It wasn't that good. There were pointless scenes put in just to make it feel like a movie with lots of this stuff in it. It's a comedy, it's an action, when it's not. It's just not a good movie. So, I would give the film a 2 out of 10. I'm sorry to do that, but it just wasn't for me. If you guys, I shouldn't even recommend it. It's just awful. So, don't check it out. Those are my thoughts on the movie. Now, this week, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.